sir. The decrypted adjutant is back in the lab and ready to go.
Well, old girl, we dug you up on Tarsonis. Were you online during the Zerg attack? Do you remember anything about Arcturus Mengs being involved?
Mengs, Arcturus, ex-Confederate officer, civilian prospector, founder and leader of the Sons of Korhal terrorist group. Status, criminal. Accessing intercepted transmission 0081 to 0086 Alpha.
This is Duke. The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're gonna use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane!
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through. Believe me. You all have your orders. Carry them out. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me.
Holy... I can't believe it. We can nail Mengs to the wall with this.
I can't believe it. That recording proves it's all true. Mengsk, Tarsonis, all of it. What will you do now?
Tell the people. Every man, woman, and child in the Dominion needs to know what their beloved Emperor is capable of.
The backlash will be awful. There'll be riots and uprisings everywhere. But that's just what you want, isn't it?
It's a start.
Those goofy mercs are still using vultures, can you believe it? Damn things are death traps, even when you ain't got people shooting at you.
Careful now, Swan. My old vulture saved my skin more times than I care to remember. I ain't gonna listen to you trash talk a classic piece of engineering like that.
Classic? I suppose you can call them that. Of course, most folks like a bike that don't explode on them when the repeller seals freeze up, or the fuel cells start leaking radioactive waste. But hey, who cares if it's a classic, right?
No one likes a smartass, Swan.
Emperor, much has been written in regards to the tragic fall of Tarsonis. Tulaski's investigative documentary, Imperial Dawn, even claims that you brought down the Confederate system by assuring Tarsonis' fall.
I've heard these conspiracy theories before, but the fact remains. The Zerg invaded Tarsonis en masse, and no force in the universe could have stopped their onslaught. It was a very terrible day.
Tulaski's film highlights the seeming convenience of the aliens annihilating a corrupt government that you yourself spent a lifetime trying to overthrow.
Millions died that day, and you speak to me of convenience? Yes, I strove against the evils of the old Confederacy, but never with the object of personal gain. When I was called upon to take up the heavy burden of leadership, I did so only to ensure our continuing survival as a species.
Striking words from the Emperor himself. Up next, Zerglings allergic to lemon juice? Old wives' tale? Or new super weapon in the fight for humanity?
I gotta know, just what was it went down between you and Mengsk? Seems you boys were tight once.
I used to think Mengs be a force for change. Fought alongside him right up until Tarsonis. That's where he crossed the line, by using Zerg to murder the whole planet. He left Kerrigan there to die because she called him out on it. Turned out he was just as rotten as the Confederacy ever was.
Damn. You sure know how to pick your friends, Jimmy.
Raynor, the hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ihan crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
Zeratul. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy, rumored to foretell the return of the Xel'Naga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy. Yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe. The Zerg swarm came, as was foretold. And the Protoss, firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the Xel'Naga that forged us all are returning. What do they come to save? Or to destroy?
I knew you'd find your way here. Eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zeratul? Whispering from the stars. The galaxy will burn with their coming.
Perhaps. But you won't live to see it.
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. A storm is coming that cannot be stopped. Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Never!
fate cannot be changed. The end comes. And when it finds me, I shall embrace it at last.
The prophecy is uncertain. There is always hope. I will erase the demons of the past. Honor commands. The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. This chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side. We must not hesitate. Glory to the firstborn. En Arudin Rashagal. I will fulfill my calling. Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prison. I will fulfill my calling. In the service of Ire. En Arudin Rashagal. Sukdash Salak. Ire will be restored. Glory to the firstborn. Honor commands. My allegiance is yours. En Arudin Rashagal. We must not hesitate. En Arudin Rashagal. We must not hesitate. My allegiance is yours. I will fulfill my calling. Sukdash Salak. Ire will... That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed. That overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm. En Arudin Rashagal. My allegiance is yours. The first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final, agonizing moments of your species?
The foreboding prophecy. We must not hesitate.
So much for Kerrigan's reprieve. Lord.
For Shakuras,
Honor commands. My burden is
I am the heart of darkness. It shall be as you say.
You address me?
Greetings, Exalted One. We are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving.
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed.
Shozak Maknol? Glory to the firstborn.
I am the voice of the Eclipse. Very wise. I serve for now. We move unseen. Very well.
I will be redeemed.
State thy bidding.
I will erase the demons of the past.
You require my skills.
My burdens weigh heavily. I will erase the demons of the past. That patrol of broodlords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder. En Arudin Rashagal. Sukdak.
We are one with the shadows.
I need you. You address me? Shozak Maknol? Higher.
I am the heart of darkness. For the reckoning.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Cold.
I will be. We mustn't. My burdens weigh heavily. Honor commands.
You require my state. I am the...
I will erase the demons of the past. My allegiance.
Cold is the void. I am the voice of the Eclipse.
My burdens weigh heavily.
You require my skills. Zeratul.
You address me? In the service of Aya. Prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren. Will be redeemed. My burdens. Shozak Maknol. I will fulfill my calling. Glory to the firstborn.
You address me? The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan. I will fulfill my calling. Shozak Maknol. Higher will be restored.
Cold is the void. Very wise. We move unseen. I serve.
You address me? Glory to the Firstborn. I will erase the demons of the past. I will be redeemed. I will erase the demons of the past. And redeem Russia. I will be redeemed. We must not hesitate.
We are one.
My burden.
I am the heart.
I will be redeemed. My weak Shozak Maknol. Honor commands. En Arudin Rashagal. The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
You require my skills.
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed. My burdens weigh heavily. We must not hesitate. Higher will be restored. In the surf.
State thy bidding. Zeratul. Intriguing. We move unseen.
I will erase the demons of the past. En Arudin Rashagal. The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance.
My skills. Very well.
You address me? I will fulfill Shozak Maknol. You address me?
Cold is the...
Shozak Maknol?
State thy bidding. Very well.
I will be redeemed. Glory to the... You.
I am the...
This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land.
We are are one with the shadow.
I will erase the demons of the past. My allegiance is you. I will be redeemed. My burdens.
We are one with the shadows. I am the voice of the eclipse.
Shozakmak, I will... You address me? My burdens weigh heavily. En Arudin Rashagal.
You require my
You address me? I will erase the demons of the past. Higher will be restored. I will be redeemed. In the service of Ire. Honor commands.
I am the heart of darkness.
Shozak Maknul. My allegiance, I will be redeemed. My burdens weigh heavily. We must not hesitate. En Arudin Rashagal. Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack. Honor commands. Sukta Salak. Shozak Maknul. I will fulfill my calling. Glory to the firstborn. Ire will be restored. I will fulfill my calling. Sukdash Salak.
High Templar Karas is nearby.
The demons of the past. Glory to the firstborn. In the service of Ire. En Arudin Rashagal.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
You address me?
Your allies are in battle.
We must not hesitate. burdens weigh heavily. And...
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg?
My calling. These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us. Stalkers, take the high ground and support our brethren.
Zeratul has destroyed their worms. Press on.
Glory to the first. En Arudin Rashagal. In the service of Ire. Honor commands. We must not hesitate. Mile Shozak Maknul. I am the... I will be... I will...
Cold is the void.
You... The Queen of Blades seeks to pervert this world with that hatchery. I must destroy it. My burdens weigh heavily. Shozak Maknul. Supna Shalak. En Arabin. Glory to the first. I will fulfill my calling. Subdash Salak. It is done. All of Kerrigan's hatcheries are destroyed. There is yet hope for this world. In the service of Ire. The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother. I must get to the Voidseeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost.
Your allies are in battle.
I will fulfill my calling.
Now, I shall become one with the Kala.
I must get to the Voidseeker and preserve the prophecy. I will not let my brother's sacrifice be in vain. You must not hesitate. I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zeratul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
I'm okay, Doc, before you start asking.
You were staring at that Protoss device for a very long time. Are you sure?
Well, now you mention it, I could use a drink. Or two. Maybe what I saw would make more sense if I was drunk.
What was it, Jim?
An old friend of mine. Looking for the end of the world. How long was I down in the lab, Matt?
You've been gone for hours, sir. You've been in the lab all that time?
I used the Eon crystal Zeratul gave me. I'd swear it only lasted a few minutes. So vivid. Zeratul's been searching for a Zelnaga prophecy about the end of the universe. There's more. I just haven't got to it yet.
How did you become such good buddies with those freaky Protoss? All I hear is they kill Terrans like you and me on sight.
Some of them would. But some others would fight to the death protecting people like us. I helped them defend their homeworld from the Zerg during the First War. When Kerrigan came back leading the swarm, I helped him out again. They're real big on loyalty.
Damn, Jimmy. Almost sounds like you respect them.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Tychus.
Good to see you, brother. Wait. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen into the spirit world. The Protoss. He gave you a crystal. And now you've been seeing what he's seen.
That ain't nothing to do with you. Stay out of my head, Tosh.
Have it your way. But you want to tread careful when you go looking into the beyond. If you need me, you know where I'll be.